Happy Friday morning, Mountaineer fans. It's Chris, it's Mike, it's earsports.com, taking up 3 minutes of your morning. Today, we're general managers. General managers? Yeah. We're going to discuss salary caps, hypothetical salary caps in college basketball. Mike, I'm picking these numbers not because this is what I believe that players are getting paid or what players are going to be limited to, but just because it makes nice round numbers, easy to divide by 10, by 5. Let's say you have a hypothetical $1.5 million NIL budget for your college basketball team, building from the ground up. Are you spending 1 million on one player and about 50,000 each on the other nine? Are you doing 300K on five players and then filling in with whoever will come for free? Or are you going 150K for 10 players? Or are you going off the board with something different? What do you got?
Hmm. Well, you know me. I had to go off the board. And I have a whole thing broken down where like four people get 250, five people get 90, and then four people get 12.5. Because I think you got to break it up into hierarchy. You're not going to be so good that you can throw, you're not going to be so good with one player who makes the 1.05 million because that's going to be too much concentration on one. And then you're not going to be so good if you do with 10 getting 150 because you have too many cooks in the kitchen there. So I kind of split it up in like my tiers there, 250, 90, 1250. However, let's be realistic here. Your middle option there, 300 on five players, that's about ideal. And that matches up what I have. So like what I have is different. To your question though, I like the idea of 300 on five players. You have a core, a starting five, a finishing five, your clutch five, your crunch time five, whatever. It's five. It's five in the court. I'm throwing my money at five players, getting the best five I can, fill in with the rest. And everybody's gonna have to realize you got five players who can make this go. If you want to be in that group of 300,000 in the future, sing from our sheet of music here. Make this team as good as it can be when your time is up. Maybe you can be in our group of $300,000 players. I just don't think you can spend it all on one spot. I don't think you can spread it evenly. That's not the way college basketball rosters work. Got to have a core. I like your middle spot there, 300 on five players.
Yeah, I think the 150K on 10 players is a no. Like absolutely from the get-go, not even under consideration for part of what you just said. Like there is hierarchy as far as a basketball roster goes. There are the stars, the starters, the guys in the rotation, and then there's the end of the bench. And so what you said, something along those lines of, hey, your main four or five get a good chunk of money apiece, and then a little bit more for the guys in the rotation, and then a little dab for those guys that kind of sit on the end of the bench that give them something while they try to work their way into those bigger roles. So yeah, I'm agreeing. If I had to pick one of these three, it's probably the 300K on five players as well.